Yo, what is cracking? Cause it is your boy Cypher today, bringing you guys the team builder for week number 9 of the Major Pokemon League. And today, I am your head coach of the Detroit Liepards. And in this video, we're going to be making you guys the team builder for the rematch of week 5 versus Dench B and the Viridian Beedrills. Now, again, this is week 9, so we're going to be rematching Dench B, who is at the bottom of the Moon Division, which we are currently in. We are still in second place right now, so we need to pick up a win to keep in our playoff hopes. And as you guys can see on your screen, there is Dench's draft. So without further ado, before we head into the draft, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up down below. It's going to be greatly appreciated. If you guys want to subscribe for more content, then make sure you guys hit that that subscribe button down below. It's going to be greatly appreciated. My head is everywhere. I'm going on vacation soon, so I'm trying to get all my videos planned. So this is going to be kind of a last second thing because I have done my match with Dench already, but I do not want to spoil anything, so I'm gonna have to like kind of keep it really basic in this video. But again, make sure you guys head into the description below and check out my boy Dench B, one of my best friends in the community, and I'm really gonna be happy to play him. Well, I was happy to play him, but like I said, go check him out. All of his links are in the description below, as well as my Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. And make sure you guys go check out the Pokemon Omega Ruby Egg Lock. That video or that series is going on my channel right now. So again, if you guys want to see more Pokemon content, hit that subscribe button down below. But today we're gonna head into Dench B's draft. So today in his draft, he is Latios, Lantern, Suicune, Mega Gyarados, Clefable, Darmanitan, Fortress, Breloom, Magneton, Golurk, and Meloetta. Now he has made a lot of transitions and trades. For example, week 10, he's actually going to be dropping Clefable for, what was it? Clefable for something else. I forgot what he was picking up Clefable for. But like I said, so, there's a couple of things he made transition on. He traded Rotom Wash away to Orabomb for Lantern. He has picked up now Magneton and Golurk. Like I said, he has, Lantern that's different. He has Darmanitan now for Blaziken. I'm pretty sure he had Darmanitan before. I'm not sure. But anyways, so today he has a very powerful draft. It actually matches up very well with mine. Now, there are going to be a couple things I'm going to explain that are going to be, very hazardous to my team. But like I said, let's assess the threats of who I think he's going to be bringing. So, to be honest, here's what I think Dench is going to be bringing. I think Dench is going to be bringing Latios, Lantern, Clefable, Mega Gyarados, Darmanitan, and then Magneton / Breloom. I'm going to go ahead and give the reasons why I think those Pokemon are going to come. I don't see Suicune coming just because he gets pretty much walled by my Volcanion, so I don't really see him bringing Suicune. Fortress, I don't really see him bringing, I guess. I don't see him bringing Fortress just because I have a lot of things to deal with it, as well as I do have a Rapid Spinner and Defogger, and he's really like only like a Hazard Stack thing, which I'm not sure, if Hazard Stacking will be coming. But like I said, I don't see Golurk coming just because, again, like I said, I have a, unless he Choice Scarfs that thing, I have a Volcanion that Steam Rushes that thing all to hell. And then Meloetta, I could potentially see it coming. It could fall in the bracket with Darmanitan, maybe. I'm not sure if he'll actually bring it, to be honest. But like I said, I'm going to go over the mons that I think he could bring. Latios. Latios is a very big threat. If he Choice Scarfs this thing this week, it can destroy my Kyurem, but you guys will see my set here in a little bit. So that definitely could be a thing. So I was kind of preparing for the Choice Scarf Latios this week, just because I know that he knows that Kyurem's a threat. So the thing is, if he can outspeed it in OHKO with like a Draco Meteor or a Dragon Pulse, then he can easily, kind of assess. So he can kind of like use that mon just to assess that one threat, but also hit my other mons hard as well. Lantern is a big mon that I really think he's going to bring just because it deals with Volcanion tremendously. Now, Volcanion does get Earth Power, but if he runs a specially defensive set of Lantern, it eats up that hit all day, and he can easily just Rain Dance Thunder if he wants to, or he could just Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, all that. He could actually have a Volt Switch initiative with that. So say if he brought the Magneton / Lantern core, he could easily just Volt Switch all day because my team is kind of weak to Volt turns, if that makes sense. Lantern Plus, this thing is a monster. He literally, even if he wants to run it defensive, it still just eats hits from Kyurem Black. So, gotta kind of watch out for that. So Lantern's a big threat. I feel like that could come. Mega Gyarados, I do feel like he could bring it, but I don't really see him bringing too much on it. I feel like it's going to be your basic Dragon Dance set with like maybe like Ice Fang, Earthquake, Waterfall, or Crunch. Kind of like one of those. I don't really see him running too much craziness with Mega Gyarados. I just feel like if he gets a free opportunity with Mega Gyarados to set it up, he can. And with him setting it up, it could potentially harm my team very well. So that's why I really feel like Mega Gyarados is coming. Next we have Darmanitan, and Darmanitan just puts in the work because he can either Choice Bandit or he can Choice Scarf it. Either one, whatever you want to do, it just does a shit ton of my team. It does almost an OHKO if he's not banded to my Mega Venusaur who has Thick Fat. That is unbelievable. So that's crazy to what's going to come. So you'll see in my sets a little bit. as they come through. And the last but not least, he does have Magneton / Breloom. I feel like Breloom, just for the priority plus Spore, it's really going to be effective against my team, as well as Magneton, who can be running Choice Specs, Choice Scarf, just any of those sets, as well as Sturdy, you know, so that's going to kind of give him like a little switch initiative with those mons. So that's who I feel like he's going to bring. I feel like he's going to bring a sub Calm Mind set if he does bring Meloetta. Like I said, I don't really see him bringing Golert, Fortress, Suicune. I don't really see him bringing those mons just because they don't really do much to my team. And then it's going to be kind of a toss-up between Meloetta, Magneton, and Breloom. So that's going to be Dench's draft. Like I said, we can go ahead and head to my draft, which I have Volcanion, Gliscor, Alakazam, Mega Venusaur, Kieran Black, Milotic, Tentacruel, Bisharp, Gramble, and Pangoro. I was going to drop Pangoro, actually, but I kind of decided it's a little late to do that in this season. I mean, granted, playoffs is coming up, and I probably should prepare a little more for that. But I kind of decided, I was like, you know what, do we really need to, though? You know, like, I don't know if it's going to necessarily be worth it. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into my picks here. Well, the mons I'm bringing this week. So today we have Duke Nukem V2, aka the Bisharp, holding the Focus Sash with the Defiant ability with Low Kick, Low Kick, Rock Polish, Iron Head, and Knockoff. With 252 in attack, 252 in speed, and 4 in special defense. Now, lots and lots of things. So this week, there was a lot of debating with Bisharp this week. I was thinking about running a Pursuit set for Latios. I was thinking about running Sucker Punch. I was thinking about running Swords Dance. I didn't really know what I wanted to do with Bisharp this week. And I was actually watching Cuddle of Death against Numb Nexus, and I actually seen a Rock Polish Low Kicks, or Rock Polish set, and I was like, ooh, that actually could do a lot of work. So I kind of did a little research, a little, calcing and stuff, and I actually did a lot of work to Dench's team. Low Kick being for the 2 threats of Mega Gyarados and also Magneton, as well as I think there was one more. Was there one more? I feel like there was one more. Maybe there's not. Yeah, I feel like it's just those 2. But yeah, like I said, and then obviously if I get a Rock Polish off, I can outspeed a Choice Scarf Latios as long as I stay 252 speed and plus a Jolly Nature. So like I said, if we can easily get off 1 Rock Polish, we do a lot of it to Dench's team, as well as Iron Head does in fact hit the Clefable really hard. So if we can get 2 Iron Heads off on that thing is gone. If we can get a Low Kick on Mega Gyarados or Magneton, those things are gone, as well as knockoff, just basically knock off and everything, and that's going to work. So again, like I said, we're running 252 in attack, 252 in speed, and then 4 in special defense, obviously with a Jolly Nature. I feel like this set, if everything goes as planned, this set could work. Now, granted, there are a couple of things this week, as I am not bringing a Defogger, because like I said, I don't really see Dench bringing hazards, and plus he's kind of been the most unmotivated coach this season, so it's going to be really a big toss-up of what I think Dench is going to be bringing. So, like I said, I feel like my best plays, or I guess my best sets for Bisharp this week are going to definitely be like a Rock Polish, Low Kick, Iron Headed knockoff set. So next we're going to move into Kieran Black, aka Space Jam. I forgot to put the name on him, but don't worry, in the bed I put the name on him. But this week we are bringing a 252 speed, 252 attack, 4 in special defense, adamant Kieran Black this week. Now, lots of things to this set. I actually seen Pokeaim MD, who was actually running this set. I think it was against Game Boy Luke, maybe? I think it might have been. It was against somebody, and I seen him running Habanberry on his Kieran Black, and I kind of thought about that, and I was like, that would go good against Latios, because I can easily eat up the hit and then deliver back. So he thinks that he can cover me with his Choice Scarf Latios. Nah, son. We're going to easily try to hit back with that Habanberry. Obviously we're going to take the damage, and then we're just going to deliver the damage back. So that's kind of why I'm running Habanberry this season, or not this season, but this match, just because I feel like he's going to bring Latios just to kind of like mess with my Kieran back a little bit. So obviously, that's why I'm bringing the nice and powerful Habanberry, just because it can easily eat up a Dragon-type move and then deliver back a Dragon-type move, and, it could potentially take out the Latios. So, this week, the moves that we're going to be running is Hone Claws, Dragon Claw, Fusion Bolt, and Iron Head. Fusion Bolt is going to be, in fact, for the Mega Gyarados, as well as the Lantern if it is Water Absorb. Suicune, it does get hit by the Fusion Bolt. Granted, I could have ran Earth Power this week, because Earth Power probably would have been a better play, just because he has Lantern, and Magneton, and Darmanitan. So I kind of didn't really think about running Earth Power. Maybe I should have ran enough Earth Power to at least take out all of those mons. So that's kind of why I kind of am regretting not running probably should have ran Earth Power over Fusion Bolt, just because, I mean, I can easily get Mega Gyarados with a Dragon Claw as well. And plus, I have, say if he wants to switch into Magneton, I have nothing for Magneton, you know. So, unfortunately, for me, I've already done the battle, and kind of like reminiscing about it now, I probably should have ran Earth Power over Fusion Bolt. But, I mean, it's the game we play. It's obviously just a determines matchup. So that's going to be Kieran Black this week. Next, we have Volcanion, a.k.a. Booker Steam. And again, like I said, don't worry. We have all the, you know, names on them. And for the battle. But this week, we're going to be running a Life Orb set with Water Absorb. 248 in HP, 252 in Special Attack, and then 4 in Defense and Special Defense. With a Modest Nature. I kind of split the AIVs between Defense and Special Defense just because it kind of ups them by 1. And, you know, that you never know when that one's going to, you know, benefit you a little bit. So this week, the moves that we're going to be running is Steam Eruption, Earth Power, Fire Blast, and Sludge Bomb. Just a basic Volcanion set this week. And our main priority this week for him is to at least get a Steam Eruption off on anything. And if we can kind of get a burn, then we kind of be in a better situation. But I kind of was debating on running a defensive one with a Rocky Helmet for Darmanitan, because if we kind of do that, then we can easily eat up any hit he wants to deliver, and then we can kind of like just deliver a Steam Russian back. So, like I said, it's just a basic Volcanion set this week, and plus, either way, Sludge Bomb or Steam Eruption will actually do a lot to the Latios. So that's kind of why I was going to go Hidden Power Ice, but I was like, is there a point? Not really, if it's only going to do 10% more. But that's the thing is Hidden Power Ice wasn't really going to hit much since he has Mega Gyarados, Clefable, Lantern, Darmanitan, Magneton. You know, those mons don't really get hit by Hidden Power Ice, but most of them do get hit by Sludge Bomb, you know, barring the Magneton. So it's kind of why I was like, you know what, we got to run Sludge Bomb this week. We have to do as much damage. And then if we can snag a Poison or a Burn with the Steam Eruption or the Sludge Bomb on the Latios, and that would be even better. So that's going to be Volcanion this week, just basically a hard-hitting Steam Eruption mon this week. Next, we have Alakazam, who's going to be Choice Scarf this week, aka Magic Johnson, with the Magic Guard ability, because Stealth Rocks are definitely a thing. And also, you know, there's hacks, you know, there's statusing moves, so we kind of have to like watch out for that. But this week we are going to be Choice Scarfing Magic Johnson with Energy Ball, Psy Shock, Shadow Ball, and Hidden Power Fire. Hidden Power Fire being for Magneton, Fortress, and I believe there's one more. Was it Breloom? Yeah, it was Breloom. So that's going to be why I'm going to be running Hidden Power Fire this week, just because if I can predict like Fortress or Magneton or Breloom just to come in and kind of like Mach Punch or anything, or, you know, or just to eat up a hit, I know I can easily go for the Hidden Power Fire if I can predict that. Shadow Ball being for the Latios, because now that we are Choice Scarf, we have enough EVs to outspeed a Choice Scarf Latios, so then we just invested the rest in Special Defense with 252 in Special Attack. And believe it or not, since we have the 76 in Special Defense, we actually live a Draco Meteor from a Latios with 1 hit point. So it's kind of like giving a free Focus Sash if we're against Latios, who does go for a Draco Meteor, which is actually pretty cool. So now that we have the speed investments to at least outspeed a Choice Scarf, or actually just speed creep in general, a Latios. So that's why we ran 180, you know, Timid Nature, like I said, and then Energy Bill obviously being for the Mega Gyarados, Suicune, Lantern, just basically his water Pokemon or his ground type Pokemon, like Golurk, you know. So that's kind of like why we're going to be running Energy Ball this week. Now Shadow Ball probably would be a better play on Golurk, but I think Energy Ball is, you know, just as good. So last but not least, this is a big regret too, exactly like how Earth Power was on Kieran Black. I should have ran Psychic over Psy Shock. The reason why I was running Psy Shock is just because it was kind of just a toss-up, pretty much. And there was a couple of mons that Psy Shock was doing better on. Then again, there was a couple of mons that Psychic was doing better. So I kind of had to like flip a coin a little bit and decide which one I wanted to put. So unfortunately for me, I put Psy Shock on there, which could be a factor, maybe. So, like I said, that's going to be Magic Johnson this week. Shadow Ball, Psy Shock, Energy Ball, and Hidden Power Fire. He's just going to be basically like that kind of switch-in mon that we can get huge damage off and, you know, kind of like scare some things out. So next, this week we're bringing Mega Venusaur with Giga Drain, Knockoff, Sludge Bomb, and Hidden Power Fire with 252 in HP, 164 in Defense, and 92 in Special Attack with a Modest Nature. Now, the reason why we are running 164 like this, there's a certain EV spread, and that's because we can live a choice banded. We can actually live a choice banded Darmanitan's Flare Blitz from that range if we run 164 in defense. So my game plan there is for him to take all that recoil and then Sludge Bomb back, and it's kind of like a counter kind of thing. So Sludge Bomb is going to be pretty huge against Darmanitan, as well as it does a lot to his my opponent's team, barring Magneton. But I don't really see him bringing Magneton or Fortress against a Mega Venusaur. It's just really not logical to me. But like I said, plus Sludge Bomb is stab, so it's going to do a lot as well. Knockoff is going to be for mons that I feel like I can get a free knockoff on, such as Latios, Clefable, well, I guess not really Clefable, but Magneton, Breloom, let's see, Mellow, just kind of like all those mons I can just get free knockoffs on, because it's going to do a lot, because, you know, obviously Mega Venusaur does have a base 100 attack, so it's still going to do a, you know, a decent chunk, as well as running 252 in HP, and obviously 92 in special attack. 92 in special attack just because I wanted to run a bulky offense of Mega Venusaur this week, if that makes sense. So that is going to be Mega Venusaur this week. And last but not least, we do have Gramble, who there's not much I can say about this mon this week. But this week we're going to be running Gramble with Thunder Wave, Flare Bell, Fire Punch, and Heal Bell. Obviously with leftovers with the Intimidate ability. Obviously with 248 in HP, 8 in attack, and then 252 in special defense. He's going to be a special defensive set. Unfortunately, you guys will see some circumstances to that, but like I said, basically this Gramble this week is going to be here to intimidate Darmanitan, so his Flare Blitzes don't do as much, basically to lower his physical attackers offensive pressure down, as well as to paralyze a lot of things such as Latios, Mega Gyarados, Darmanitan. I can't really do Magneton, but Mellow, you know, I don't really know if there's anything else that we can really paralyze. But yeah, basically what I want to do, and I say basically that, I'm sorry, but what I want to do is I want to try to paralyze a lot of his fast mons. So that means my Alakazam or my Bisharp or my Kyurem Black can at least come in and kind of do like a little cleanup a little bit. So like I said, that's going to be Gramble with the Thunder Wave, Play Rough, obviously Stab, and plus it hurts Mega Latios. Or, yeah, I'm sorry, not Mega Latios, Latios. It hurts Mega Gyarados. It hurts Darmanitan. We can't really do much to Magneton, but we can do a lot to Breloom. But that's why we're running Fire Punch, because Magneton / Fortress does a lot of work to my Gramble. So we're going to have to run Fire Punch, because I've calculated enough to where we can live a Flash Cannon or Gyro Ball from the Fortress / Magneton. So that's why we're going to be running a max special defensive set this week, as well with a retaliation of Fire Punch. So that's going to be kind of like why I'm running Fire Punch. Now again, I don't really have much for Clefable, but I was kind of debating in the air, kind of like how I was going to put either Psyshock or Psychic. I kind of like had to flip a coin for Heal Bell or for Roar. So I kind of decided Heal Bell, just because he's the loudest thing to status me. If he brought, you know, T-Wave Magneton, if he brought, you know, statusing Clefable, Lantern, you know, there's a lot of things that he could T-Wave, and since my team is really fast, I kind of want to like at least preserve their speed. So that's why I'm going to be bringing Heal Bell this week. Intimidate, again, offensive, you know, his offensive pressure can at least be lowered a little bit, and I think that's going to be the team this week. So again, if you guys are hyped for the match of week 9 for the major Pokemon League, then make sure you guys hit that thumbs up down below. It's going to be greatly appreciated. Good luck to my boy Dench. I'm really, you know, going to be excited to see what kind of prep you put into this game. But with that being said, make sure you guys head in the description below, where you guys can find Dench's links, and as well as my links, you know, my Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. Go all in the description and just go all out on that, on all those links, as well as hit that thumbs up down below. It's going to be greatly appreciated. If you want to see some more Pokemon content, then make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below, and I will catch you guys in the MPL Week 9 match. So please have yourselves a great morning, night, evening, day, wherever you're at. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. What is cracking, cuz? I'll see you.